The Red Cross, preparing its response to Hurricane Milton, already started stockpiling food, water, and other essentials. And these are items that are placed throughout Florida in order to distribute them as needed. Red Cross National spokesperson Nicole Maul is joining me now from Tallahassee. So, Nicole, thanks for being here with us on this busy day. And as we mentioned there, we know the Red Cross has pre-positioned these supplies. So where exactly are they in the state? What are they? And how do people access them?
Definitely. When we talk about pre-positioning supplies, we've got to acknowledge the fact we've been here for the last 2 weeks. We were here ahead of Hurricane Helene, right? We've had truckloads of supplies pre-positioned all over the state, which are going to allow us to set up emergency shelters very quickly once we start to understand the full extent of the damage. We've got emergency response vehicles who can deliver supplies into the hardest hit communities on standby right now. And those have been coming from all across the country. And even more importantly, so right now, there are about 1,000 Red Crossers on the ground in Florida, ready to move as soon as the call is given.
And that's part of the big question, right? When can you move? As soon as you can. We know that some of these shelters are at capacity. Is there anything that the Red Cross is able to do to assist those people that don't have a place to go?
We're working in partnership with county and state partners for these shelters. And if you are at a shelter, we know that we're here to ride out this storm in one of these evacuation shelters. So even if supplies are limited at this time, I am confident more resources will be able to make their way through. What we're seeing is unprecedented, these two back-to-back hurricanes. But this is what the Red Cross trains for every single day. While it is not ideal, this is what we're here to do, and we're ready to help folks here.
Absolutely. We also know that the process of evacuating isn't always easy for everyone. What should people know if they don't have a transportation option to get out?
Most important part is always going to be safety. And my hope is that anyone who is watching, anyone who is potentially going to be impacted by this storm is staying connected to their local emergency management. They have the right message for the right moment at the right time. You know, I've heard you guys talking about how the storm is moving, progressing. Every county is going to be handling this different. And the Red Cross is working closely with our partners. But I can tell you, safety should be everyone's #1 priority.
And just lastly, any additional guidance for anyone that has a disability as they move forward and try to navigate these next couple of days?
If you are still connected, stay connected with your family. Start providing status updates, right? Make sure you have the resources gathered. We know this is going to be difficult for folks, but please stay plugged in where you can. I know that potentially could be hard, especially as we start to understand the storm's impact. But resources are going to be available. We can help the county, state, federal partners. I've seen them all on the ground. It's now time for us to stay safe.
Absolutely. All right, Nicole Maul there with the Red Cross. Thank you so much for being here with us, and thank you for the work that you've done ahead of this and will do in the aftermath.
Thank you.